have a question. I need an answer. Oh, why be some people who will we fall to do us why? They do us so they do mago. They don't mago. They don't. They don't turn our country to political sulesu. I mean my country to political sulesu. Everything they promise
that's so. I feel tears. I feel pity. I watch these things. I always feel pity, my brothers and sisters. This is our heroes. And so no one will them fulfill.
I say if I am the president,
via discretion, and I pray those who are leading us wrongly, they will also find their doom just exactly this way.
Enough is enough, enough is enough,
in our eyes,
every day and the same story.
In me and you eyes, we don't like seeing things like this. It's a pity our youth are still following them like zombie. My reason and purpose why I'm out this very moment is to help our youth, help our old men. I just want to show them what riot is. And I want to thank some of our boys, some of our youth who went out yesterday or day before yesterday to do some riots against our specialists that have not been open for many months. Aigbogun and Kola, and there's a guy we're holding a microphone. I want to appreciate you all. God will bless you all for your strength and for the ideas. Wanna be careful. This one are fake rice, so Christmas is here. We have fake rice everywhere in Nigeria. Let's hear the music first before we begin to come. Viviano, I salute you. I just want one sharp. This one are fake rice, eh? Very fake. Our custom self, they are aware.
Well, this is the fake rice that everybody is talking about here in Lagos, and whoever made it did a remarkable job. It feels like rice. The texture is amazing, but when you smell it, there's something just not quite right. And the customs officials received a tip-off from the public, and they confiscated more than 100 bags of the fake rice. And when they brought it back here, they cooked it up, and they immediately realized something was fishy. It does not taste.
I salute you, sir. Jude, I see you. I salute you. I want one sharp. Now leave here. Tonsi, I see you. I salute you.
Have you ever seen anything like this in your 5 years at the customs?
Not at all. This is the first time we are seeing this.
You hear custom, Nigeria custom. People where they learn, this one are people who go to learn Chinese. How na go see them?
The cakes that really exist.
Well, the authorities...
I salute you, IBS. Love, John, I see you, I salute you. You dey hear our customs that went to go and be learning Chinese? They are telling us that they have not seen such rice. When we have been seeing it since 1970. He has always been coming in fluently.
Fake food in Nigeria is rare when you compare it to countries such as China. The big problem that Nigeria faces is pharmaceuticals. And that's a danger that costs the lives of hundreds and perhaps thousands of people every year.
God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. I want do one sharp. Make I take a let you know one thing. Don't worry about what we go through in life. It's not been our fault. It's not you guys' fault. It's our government. I see you. Very well. God bless you. One thing we all should understand about life. There's a quote that says, these people, salary earner, those people that wait for salary, is just like a salary earner is a bribe for one to forget their opinions. It's a bribe for one to forget his or her opinion. As it adds, the poorest group of people in the world are the salary earners and groups, which is practically next to beggars. What are the reasons for all this? They live in a various cycle of poverty, managing on a 30 days duration while their freedom and opinion totally gone. These are the people waiting for salary. And it's the fact. You can just see that yourself. For them, salary is continually being awaiting every month, and any slight delay brings heartbroken, exhaustion and pleasure and disappointment. That is the reason many still to survive. And what are we saying? When I saw that photo of our armies, our force people, I see them going day in, day out. When I watch this, I feel so bad. Because most times we always talk about education. We always talk about government is not helping the higher institutions. Government, there's no good things. There is nothing put in place for them to learn with. Everything has been taken. We keep on saying all that. But have we go to the police command? Have we go to the army command? Have we go to their schools to find out what they have put in place, our government of today, PDP and APC have put in place for these people to learn with? Look at them. This is how they end. People who don't have good education when it comes to training in their forum of the education, in case of education in the force, they don't have good education. What did you expect? All they get is zero. So at the end of it all, they end up sleeping this way. So my brothers, my sisters, we'll be talking about things that really, really affect us. Just like as I said before, earlier said, those that wait for salaries, they have sold all their opinion. You know, when you're waiting for your salaries, your freedom has already been seized. Your pride and everything has already been seized. When your salary will not be paid, they did not pay your salary in a month time or 3 months, you are going to get heartbroken. The same time, a lot of problems will come in, which will affect you, it makes you to forget one's opinion. According to the message here, it said, salary is a short-term solution to a lifetime problem. Salary alone cannot survive your money problem. You need multiple sources of income to balance. The tax return from container about level income stream of which salary is just one. Don't live life fishing with just one hook. There are many fishes in the oceans. I see you, Rita. I salute you. What are we saying? Our government, they have given us a direction which everybody is focusing on. Today, when we're talking about our securities, which they have taken from us now, an election is out there. The reason why I said we are supposed to come together and do things right. I see you, Piro. The reason why I said we all should come together is this. When you look at this idea of, we're talking about aspirants, we have different people coming out to say, yes, we want to take it back. We want to fix Nigeria. We want to change things. Do we really have a problem? Does Nigeria really have a problem? I want us all to, we all need to think this. I'm talking to those aspirants, those who come out in months and say, yes, they want to do things right. They want to put things in order. They want to put Nigeria back to where it is. I see you, Rita. Salute you. Do we really have a problem in Nigeria? I was watching a program, a guy called from Maiduguri, helping somebody to retrieve back his phone, his or her phone. Then the phone were ringing, the guy says, I don't even know how to pick it. They now ask you, where are you from? He said, it's from Maiduguri. I said, okay, no wonder it always like this, always happen like this. Whenever Buhari comes out, you see a lot of people embrace, you see crowd everywhere. I see you, Flora, God bless you. I see you, Utas. God bless you, Utas, Tony, God bless you. Thanks for coming in. I said, okay, this is why when it comes to the north, you see a lot of crowd in the screen. You see people still shouting Shea Baba. You see people still shouting, what's his name, Saraki. You see people still shouting still calling all these people to come and take charge. Because these people, the governments, the northern leaders, they have so much made these people not to know how to use phone, neither to know the things that is happening in the world, in the other western, in the other area, in the other side of their states. They have turned these people to become Dundee, and all these people, they don't even know what is happening. This is why you see these people. If Atiku is still coming out today, you see a lot of crowds, going along with him, shouting they want him, because these people, they don't know that they are not seeing beyond their heads or neither their nose. The only thing they know is what these people tell them. You know what Muslims people, whenever, I'm not talking to all Muslims, because the same thing happened in Christians and in the Muslims also. The only thing they understand, that word, once they shout Allah, once they all speak that language, you see them all, they obey, they follow. And I see the reason why. These people, they don't know what is happening. They don't know that the freedom and everything these people are spending on them, it's not for them. It's not for those people we see that is in charge, that we call presidency or whosoever they are, the government. All these things belong to these same people which they don't know. Those people we call poor people. Who are the poorest people? It's me and you. Just like as I quote, that those who wait for salaries, they are the same people who have enslaved themselves. Because it happens like this. If you did not want to know this, or you know this already, sometimes that is why they say there are many fishes in the ocean. You don't have to put your hairs in one bag, because the moment you start doing that, you will be stuck. That is why today, when we see our pensioners in Nigeria, they are still waiting for their salaries, where about 800 or 2,000 people are still waiting for fathers who are fathers and mothers, they are still waiting for their salaries. Most of them, they don't have heart attack. And these people we call government, APC and PDP, they know how to sort out rights that are not right. Things, food items that are bad. I see you, I see you, Adebayo. That your name, sometimes it just escaped me. Sorry for that. Akikola Deri. God bless you. Please, with these people, they know how to inflate you and I with confusion, with pain, with difficulties, that tomorrow we will be facing that. And when you check the people in the north, these people have always understand that whenever these people have already used that word, Allah, they pronounce that word, they know how to use the word. Once they use it very well, you see all the northerner people, the poorest people who don't even know what is their land, what they're supposed to be benefiting from the land. They don't even know. So these people know how to use them against the self. Once they go in there and promise them they are going to give them a wheelbarrow, or they are going to give them a 5,000 naira. These people will do everything to come and shout for them to say, yes, these are the right people we need to rule, to govern or to rule us. What I'm here to talk about is the security sectors, the police and the army and every other people who we call securities, the Air Force men, the people that are supposed to be guiding you and I. I saw things that how they were killed, that I now wonder, I said, is this how we are going to allow things to be without we coming in to join or to help? A lot of people are talking about it today. A lot of people are fighting. A lot of people are coming out to speak. I found out that, yes, we just do the talking without actions. Then I now watch the kind of actions that were being taken in my country. I found out that when action want to be taken, it's not supposed to be just the youth, just the same way we are saying it today, only the youth. Action supposed to be for everybody, not just the youth. Give me one sector that is functioning right in Nigeria. Like as I see here, that the government, they spend a lot of money to acquire this. These are what they spend money on. What they said here, he said, you can see it yourself. Nigeria Army recently took delivering of ammunition, fighting, surveillance, jet and others equipment that should aid the fight against insurgency. But you can see what is written here. There's a lot that continue. Let me not waste our time to be talking about this. But you can see all these ammunitions. They are already in Nigeria. But tell me, those we call our brothers and sisters that is there fighting for us or standing on our behalf, trying to make sure that things never, this insurgency or whatsoever they call their name, succeed the Nigeria. Look at this man, we all know him. You see them. These are what we saw in the screen. These are fighting jets. We saw this. We saw this, how they brought all these things to our countries. We saw shaking of hands, how these things were being delivering. Because I know these people, they hate seeing all these things. When we are bringing out all these things, they hate it. They don't like it. They are always hungry. You saw these things were being delivering. You saw this were being delivered to Nigerians, let's say the ones, we call them the Nigerians, our armies, all this were being delivered to them. But tell me, what happened to all these things? What happened to all these things? According to the write-up here, what you can see, I stopped somewhere, you can read it. I stopped somewhere. It said that it's stopping it from reaching soldiers. What is stopping it from reaching the soldiers on ground? While top officers flying jet around the country to attend political parties, events. I guess everyone has to sit up now that we have lost 118 soldiers. It should never have happened. And we pray this is just a last of such a capacity, something that soldiers that have happened. So brothers and sisters, now we have all these things at hand, and we try to keep quiet to be watching. thinking that these things does not affect you and I. It affects you and I. We all are in. Then now I check the police sectors, I check the army sectors, I go back to check the kind of schools they attend. In the army and the police schools, they don't have what it takes to be the real army that we are talking about. Our police will go out there. You will see their attitude. Someone who did not receive his monthly salaries, their children are not going to the right schools. Even the children that they have in schools, they don't even have the money to pay their school fees. And all these people, they are in there. Someone that is hungry, how will he perform well? Someone who have never been paid, his or her salary never be paid. His or her salary has never been paid for 6 months, 4 months, 3 months. The money that is not even up to anything, that cannot even pay house rent. That these people, what makes you think that these people will not go away from the rights, the laws and the rules of the force? Today we see a lot of police going out there to be constituting nuisance, doing things that which eyes can never be happy with whenever you come across it. And you go the same thing like the seaport. You see our soldiers who are supposed to be in a camp, they are there helping people to deliver cars, goods to the owners in their various premises. Because the people that we have as a leader, they have all failed us. Why am I saying this? If we still clamoring or we are still crying, we still need these people to continue to govern us. We all are making a very big mistake. Because the reason why these things are not functioning, these people know. Just as we are talking about, the university has no good things for the children to learn from, to learn with. The lecturers and everything, they don't have what it takes to teach. When we're talking about engineering, we are talking about business, but we don't have the equipment that will help these people to inquire what it takes for these people to come out with the right grade or the right thing which they went there for. The same thing, when someone called me on police force, he said, all these things today, the reason why they cannot have camera, they cannot have some kind of surveillance which they would have been using to track or to do things right, these things, we only see it in a newspaper. They don't have it in their custodies. They don't have it in their various places where they learn. How are we going to survive this if we are not telling the present government, or we are not saying it out for them to know that we are beginning to know? Like in my dialect, it says, when you chase a goat to the wall, when you turn around, it's going to bite. Now they have chasing everybody. The reason why I'm saying this is this, because of those who are still there today, who came out and says, yes, we want to be a leader. We want to take it back. I want every one of them all to know this. I've always been using this word. Don't think that, yes, I am this, I am that. I started it first. The other one started it first. The other one know better. The other one know better. Why can't you all bring all these ideas, which you always take to every television stations, radio stations, and go and be preaching and saying you can do this. When they give you time, you can do this. Nigeria have different portfolio, different offices. The purpose of you and I in life is to have something which you can use to train your family and to feed yourself and to take care of those things that is needful. That is just the purpose. That is the primary purpose in life. But if you people don't want to understand this, you just want to come out with all the idea. It's like someone we're talking about Kingsley, someone we're talking about the other one, talking about all other ones. This one know better, the other one know better. No, my brothers and sisters. Let we all understand, these people, they are not going to rule themselves. Let's learn from the one that we have been in for 50-something years. Don't we all understand these people who have been leading us for these 50-something years? What have we benefited from them? It's only to lead us all astray. There is nothing that is working accordingly. I want all the aspirants, all those who are there today, you have taken your ticket to become something in Nigeria. Please, Let all aspirants come together so that let everybody work with them all. We don't want you people to share yourself. When you check, they will say Kingsley Dorotoye, the other one know better, the other one have idea. But I have checked all these people. Yes, you all have ideas. You know, it's very easy to talk. We have been seeing people talking. We have been seeing government coming to talk. We have been seeing presidency coming out to talk. We have been seeing Senate people, they come out to talk. Rest people, they come out to talk. We then talk. You will say this is the right person. But the moment they step into that office, you see a different person entirely. That who don't even know how to even lead the primary schools. Neither you want to lead a whole nation. Since this idea is with you all have it in your head, please, it's better you all need to talk, to have a meeting. Election is just here. With all what you all people have been saying, it would to be very bad to lose you all. You all need to come together and fix Nigeria together. Because the only problem we have in Nigeria is PDP and APC. Every other persons that come in as an aspirant, we don't have problem with them. Let you all come together and let us fix this country together. It will be better to see that you all are in one party fighting PDP and APC. So that we all that who have witnessed what has been happening since 1970 till now, that nothing is functioning. You see our policemen, they don't even have shoes. You see our army men, they are using a barmaid. My bar people, pardon my words. They are using things that is not right. That whenever you wear it, just like the thing that just happened recently, you saw those cars, armor car, just come up bullets, just come up a pistol, it penetrate in, which supposed to be when the government, they have bulletproof. They all are using bulletproof jeeps. They all are using bulletproof cars. Even their house, their eyeglass, their shirt they wear, all are bulletproof. Their lens they put in, all are bulletproof. But those who are there standing for us as a securities, they don't even have what it takes to protect common stone. So my brothers and sisters, you can see what happened recently. I've asked that in my video. How will people say this? I am just coming in now. Then I did not tell you, you are not aware that I'm coming in. How will you know that I'm coming in? Why are we still wasting our time thinking that we want to separate ourselves, calling ourselves we want to fight for Nigeria, and we are taking different parties, which does not make sense. Let everybody understand, these people that we see in APC and PDP, not that some of them are good, but many of them are bad because they are sold to demon. Why don't we understand that these are the people that who is giving us problem? And these are the people we're supposed to be facing now. These are the people we're supposed to deny. We saw it in other countries, how they are training their senators, their presidents inside the garbage. What is wrong if we do the same thing? What makes you think that these people, that they deserve to say, yes, this man tried, the other one tried? Who among them tried? Show me one person that have tried. Because just like when you see some in this present regime, someone that is good, but the people that do hold the best office, they will not give that person to act according to his conscience, his or her conscience, because these people have authorities. This is where I say all aspirants are supposed to know the problem we all are having today. It is not Showale. It's not those people that who are the aspirants at the moment. The problem we all are having are those that who are leading us. Let me see, Sabohian, you said, my brother, my guy, you are wrong by saying ABA made you have to encourage our ABA. Made that the government should invest in ABA. Made. My brother, you see, when you go back to my word, I said, pardon my word. I know that these people don't have the right thing. The problem we all are having, we all know it. Nigeria have a talent. Nigeria have everything to do the right thing. But the problem we all are having, because we have the corrupt-minded people that who is leading us. That is why today, when you see a lot of Nigerian made things, they always do it wrong. You know me, my brother Sabohian. You know what I'm saying. They do it wrong because all these people, we all need it fast. We need the money. We know that, yes, if we do it right, if we use the right materials, we will not earn the right money we need in it. Go to the market, my brother. I say about people is only things we can do in Nigeria. You have to encourage them. Yes, Osaboyan, I will do that, definitely do that. And when you listen to me, today, go there now, you see what they are doing. They just need the money. But they know that, yes, if they do it right, me and you, when they said this is what it's going to cost, we will not buy. We are not going to buy. When we know that people have import all these things into the city, into the state, that is even cheaper. It's like this. It's like me and you today. When Igbo man go to the market to go and acquire goods from the Western world, coming back, you will see the tariff, the tax between Igbo man, a Nigerian man, and a China man. Nigerian man will pay times 20, while the Chinese man will come in and clear his goods without paying no debt. And you will see this, but they will sell it cheap. That is why today you see, when what's the name of this man, the Innocent Motors. You can see his price. But when you go to the market, you will see those Chinese people, the kind of cars they bring in are cheaper than what we made in Nigeria. Because this is the mistake Nigerian government is making. This is where we need to change our present government. Because these people, they will make us to frustrate. That is why today when you look at our schools today, whatever they know, they don't even have any room to put them in practice. They don't even have anywhere to showcase those ideas, those talents which God has given to them. Why I use that word when I say people waiting for salaries, they have sold their rights. They have sold everything. We all have something that we call God-given talent. Everybody have this. But in Nigeria, do we have a government or we have any forum who will help us to direct this talent so that we put it in use? Nowhere. It has never existed. But in Western world, you see these children when they are growing up, you see them, they will direct you. When they watch you, they know where you belong to. They will help you with whatsoever you need to survive and to fulfill that dream, that ambition which God has given to you, or that ambition which you have. Even my name, I cannot stop pronouncing it well, but I am not Osabo. Okay. Osaen. Your name is, maybe it's because of your spelling. Anyway, I am this. If you can not say it well, just say Osato. I forget about that, my brother. Since you understand, it's okay. Because if I have the time, I will say it, no matter how the name is. Umenwa, we know everything. Just pay. So, my brothers, you should understand that really, if we have the right people today as a government, you will see that things will work well. We need people who will direct us. Just like your child growing up. We also our children growing up. We know what they are capable of doing. But the moment you send them to schools, you see them doing the other thing, doing another thing which you have never seen in your life. They will say our children always corrupt when they go to schools. The schools have corrupt them. Why in the Western world, why those things are not happening? Because the government put everything in place and they are doing it right. That is why you see today, not that we don't see some kind of stubborn children in Western world, not that we are not seeing children who are wayward. All these things are in everywhere. The same thing just like in Nigeria today, there are some people, no matter how much you give to them, they still prefer to go and steal. We know this. All these are in existence. So my brothers and sisters, the purpose why I'm out here today is for the aspirant to understand that yes, the only way for us to survive and to succeed is for all to come together as one. Because the people who want to take the power from are the present government, the PDP and APC. Because if Atiku will tell you PDP is the worst government or worst people that who can never do well in Nigeria, who can never make Nigeria, that have been killing Nigeria, and today is there. My brothers and sisters, we all are going to be making mistake to follow such person to wherever it is and say, yes, this is the right man. This man don't have what it takes to govern or to rule us. The moment that you give him that power, we will still go back to where we are coming from. Because I have always said this, the only thing these people have in their head is how the kind of idea and the system which we all are being in is the same thing that they are going to introduce to us. How to steal, how to kill. Are you not surprised? The moment there is an election in Nigeria, different things start to happen. People are missing, death in everywhere. You saw this now that just happened today, that just happened recently about these our soldiers. These people, they did not just die because they're supposed to die, or neither they don't have the idea to survive, or neither they are not strong or they are not trained enough. Because the politicians we have, this is the only thing they know, how to mislead us. Yes, Saboya, I will give you my number, don't worry. You want to contribute now? If you want to contribute now, you let me know. Then I will let you know. I will let you in. These people, according to the soldiers, you saw it when they say they lock them all inside the barbed wire to surround them. Then at the end of it all, they send in their boys to come and kill them. Without thinking that you are killing human beings. You are killing a father. You are killing a mother. You are killing a brother. You are killing just one child of one woman, of one parent, just one child. You are killing these people. Not that we have war in Nigeria. Not that we have problem in Nigeria. There is nothing that is disturbing us in Nigeria. Yes, you are right, Frank. God bless you. Let us all come together. God will bless you for your understanding. That is true. So, not that we have any problem, not that anything is facing us. The only problem we have is PDP and APC, that who are our problems right from time, right from generation till now. This is all we have. We don't have any other problem. So why would people still be there, still be clapping? I just want to tell my brother Agbogun and Kola, I want to thank you guys for your coming out in mass to go there to go and be telling our government and stopping Buhari for coming in to come and do another commission on what is not functioning. Because these people, how can a normal layman, a normal human being come out and be commissioning things that is not going to function for decades, that has already died? How can all these things work? Yes, I would have invited you, Sabo, here. You want me to invite you in? Let me check. Let me check if I could get your name. Except you send me, I don't have your name here. I would have done that. Sorry, let me quickly just finish. How can all these things happen? How can all these things happen, my brothers and sisters? When we all know that what we only need is for us all to come together and take it back by ourselves. And my brothers and sisters who went out in mass to do that protest on a place that we call a hospital, that is an hospital that we have all been in there. I know specialists very well. It has always been functioning very well. But till now, it's not functioning. It's dead. Why? Because PDP and APC, they don't care about you and I. All they care about is for themselves and themselves and themselves. When these people went out in mass for the protest, I said, this is good. This idea is very good. But my brothers, I will let you to understand that protest is something which I pray to God when I come, we all have to do it again and again. We will continue to do it until we get what we want. Because if we don't get it right, we all are making a mistakes. Because when you look at the Western world today, what is happening here, everybody don't supposed to know this, that don't just be putting your hope or your time on this place, because tomorrow they can disappoint you. When I see France, how they were doing protests, how they were pouring shit in the president's office, how they were tipping the block everywhere, I said, yes, this is how it's supposed to be. I said, but anyway, if you try this in Nigeria, the police, they want to kill you. I will talk about the police also. Yes, if you need the number, let me call the number for you. You can use +33 753 694026. I repeat, +33 753 694026. Yes, the army now play politics. Yes, you are right. They are playing politics. Even the army itself, if I tell you what they do, my brother, you will regret. I can go to the market now to go and buy a police uniform, or army uniform, or a navy uniform and put on. Nobody stop you, and you walk past the army, you walk past the navy, walk past the police, walk past anything possible. But in Nigeria, when you wear an eyeglass that has an army camouflage, you are in trouble. I remember when they were having an EBS in Akpakpava, then I were putting on army shoe. I were putting on shoe that almost look like army shoe boot. The army that were sitting on the front of the EBS, they called me. They said, "Come." But at the end, when they checked, they said, "Okay, it's almost look alike. It's not the same." They said, "Go." You know how they normally do. Then they send in army that doesn't even understand English to come and be taking charge in Edo State, in every other state. Why am I saying this? Saboye, you said my number again. Let me see. Let me quickly find a way to tap in out for you, so that you will not be. You're really making me to go away from what I'm saying. +33 75 36 94026. These people, they will deal with you and deal with you and take life away from you because you are putting on just a camouflage, just like what I'm wearing now, this sauce cap. They will want to kill you. But today, the Boko Haram, they are putting on those things. They cannot do nothing. Who are those who is fighting for them today? Is it not the same me and you that who is crying out loud, fighting for them now? For them to focus on those who are in the politics that is killing our country. You will see a policeman fighting for a corrupt politician, someone who has stole your money, someone who has stole your treasury, someone who has stole everything. I don't blame you, Evans, or you're asking me to repeat it again. Don't worry, go and play the video again. Play the video again, you will get it. I know you just came to disturb, you called me to disturb me. My brothers and sisters, we are the one speaking on their behalf. The whole world hearing about them today is the same way that who is in the media, that who is making the whole world to know. The reason why you saw Buratai coming out and start to say that all those who are here, publicizing all these activities that is happening in secret, because all this is they all keep it a secret. They don't want people to know. But how can we allow our brothers and sisters, someone fathers and mothers to be dying? A single child of a parent to just be dying in silence. And how can a man be in charge? I've always asked this. If that man who is a leader, he has a company, on his way coming back, the companies, there is no balance, there is no, when he checks everything, they have sold everything, they did not give him any account, they said everything has gone under the drain. How will he feel? How can you allow soldiers who have gone to ECOWAS and who have gone out in other countries to Liberia to go and secure, to go and free people from death? I'll see your call. Let me see if I can pick it. Yeah, hello. Hello, good day or good evening. I just came out temporarily. There are things I wanted to talk about, but a lot of people are deviating me, but I thank God. You are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm the Osato, the one you normally call Osaboye.
Okay. Thanks for that correction, because you know, when you are here, you have to be very fast, because I check a lot of comments. All right, what is your contribution? I don't know if it's loud and clear, my brothers and sisters. If it's not, so that I can connect it to the set.
Hello?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I love your program, and I like
Yes.
your program too.
Thanks.
This is the program I'm looking for in the site.
Yes.
Facebook, not the nonsense they are doing in Europe and everywhere here.
Yes, thank you.
My brother, little things I have to add to your comment this evening is that you talk about the army just now and some other things, but let me throw a little light on that army.
Yes,
We
go
cannot
ahead.
just blame our army and our politicians and our police.
Yeah.
Do you know the reason why I said we cannot just blame our army?
No.
They said if you want to remove a tree from the ground, you have to start from the roots,
Yes.
not from the trees.
Yes.
From the branch,
Yes.
from the trees.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So, the army doing those things, definitely we should look that what they are doing is bad, but we should still look back what our people is doing with that their camouflage is very bad.
Yes.
I have seen a lot, even I myself was raw in a bank with army uniform
Yes.
in Nigeria
Yes.
with army uniform. Armed robbers come to the bank, first bank,
With army uniform.
close to Third Junction, if you not believe it.
Yes, I know. That is, I know very.
Close to Third Junction, armed robber invades that bank for 24 hours with army uniform.
You don't mean it.
You understand me?
Yes.
So if they are angry about their uniform people putting on, we cannot blame them.
Yes.
We have to know who is real army and who is not army.
Yeah.
It's just that we don't have security in Nigeria. It's not the army.
Yeah.
But if the president and the core members, the House of Rep, House of they just stand in order to lead their country very well. I believe those army they could have been as in
Doing it.
In fact, there are things.
Yes.
Anyhow, like
Yes.
what they do in Europe.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Even in Europe now, a lot of people respect the police more than army.
You are right. Yes, I know that. I know that very well. You are right.
There is war.
Yes.
Because in Nigeria, you can see army anyhow.
Yes. You are
If
right.
army is angry or people wearing their uniform, we cannot blame them. A lot of people are use that uniform to terrorize the civilians. A lot. Which is not just army.
Yes.
So that one is aside. So our politics, if we are talking about PDP and AC, PDP is still AC. AC is still PDP.
Yes, APC, yeah.
One of the top leaders in AC that was not in PDP before.
Yes.
Tell me one of the top leaders in PDP that was not in AC before.
APC, no one. All of them, they have been there before.
So what we're looking for in our country now,
Yeah.
I thank God and I praise God and I for this young man that just come out.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's a good man. I've seen him as a good man that can lead that country. Another thing that made me think somehow, the person he take a look as a vice to him, you cannot just show everything to one place.
Yes.
Even the notes we are talking about, those notes are the one treating us like what we don't like. Even when the civilian was ruling, the note was on top.
Yes.
When we were civilian, the civilian ruling, note was on top.
Yes.
Now we note as the president that we don't want again. And we take not another person as the vice to him right now. Me, I don't buy that one.
Yes, so.
There is a lot of states and a lot of local government, a lot of everything in Nigeria.
Yes.
We cannot just show me to one place. If you come out, I know we know that Yorubas and the Hausa, they always rule that country as in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And we have to teach it to another side.
Yeah.
We can accept him as Moyele Sowore as a good man. I see him as a good man because he kicked against a lot of things. When he was not even vying for this presidency. But right now, my brother, that same person he picked together, I look the same thing. They are still showing this
party, the party, yeah.
The same
There's
position
not.
we want.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm telling you the truth.
Thanks. I really appreciate you. You are right because they says this is why we. Bring in another person as a representative. Yeah.
You have to, in fact, you have to stroke very well.
You are right, brother.
I stay in Niger, Mina.
Okay.
Even when I was going to school, it was in Mina. I stay all the time.
You can see that. Yeah.
I'm from Benin. I'm from the state.
Yes, I see your name. I want to appreciate.
Even this army uniform we were talking about just now. Even in Mina, they rob our hostel with army uniform.
Mm-hmm. You are right. It's happening.
When I was in school with army uniform, but they were not soldiers.
Okay, let me say this, my brother. Let me say this. If you see now, you said they rob with army uniform. My brothers, what I was trying to show you guys there just now that you were watching, that is palm wine. So you that is a Caterian that too will go to Nigeria, you want to drink palm wine, you want palm wine joint, be careful. These are palm wine. You can just see to yourself, these are killers palm wine. They create all these things, all these are disease, which you will drink. You would come back in abroad and begin to say, God, what happened? I did not take anything bad. They create this by themselves with different chemicals. That's what I'm just showing to you. So, Frank, I will read your comment. So, my brother, what you are saying is this. Really, if these people, they put on an uniform, army uniform, police uniform to go out there to rob, then whose fault is it? I don't know if you are with me. Yeah. Whose fault is it?
I'm with you.
Whose fault is it?
The fault is for the armies.
From the armies and the police, isn't it?
If anybody should put on police uniform and an army uniform to go and rob, and the fault is for the army and for the police. That is why they are taking their footsteps. They don't want to see their uniform or the civilian putting it on. I'm 100% with them. I'm telling you the truth.
Yes, I know why you are with them, and I know why you are saying it. Because they says when you have never been beaten by a fly in the toilet or a bee, you when you come across any fly that has the same sound, you will run. This is what happened to you. I want you to understand these things. The problem we have is because we have people in the army sector. You know, there are people who is paying all this army. There are organizations that is paying them. There are organizations that is monitoring them. There are all these people, they are supposed to be blamed. And the reason why sometimes we always trace this thing to the presidency or to the government is because the government are the same people also that who are the one paying all these people. So when you put on an army uniform, and like me now, when I put on an army uniform, you as an army, if the government put this in place, they have a camera just the same way we saw in the Western world today. No matter the kind of uniform you are going to wear, when you commit any sin out there, they will know you. These people, they did not fly to your house to know that you are the one who commit that crime. There is a camera up there watching. Don't Nigeria have what it takes to have a surveillance up there that will be monitoring everybody? The white people, they don't, most of the countries, they don't have.
Wait, my brother, let me make you understand.
Yeah.
I know we are driving to the same point.
Yeah.
Understand me? But even if there is a lot of camera on the street in Nigeria, and there is they fix a camera in every place, go to the toilet in Nigeria. Me and you know who we be in Nigeria. Black, we know ourselves.
That is where, sorry.
Did you think if they fix a camera or know the street, a common civilian will never go and destroy that?
No, before you destroy. No, that is.
If we want to start a good government, let me tell you, if we want to start a good government in Nigeria, we ourselves that need the good government, we have to behave to the law. The government says that is what they want. There was a time I was traveling in Nigeria. I was riding this bike. The traffic came to red, which means you have to stop for the opposite side to pass in. Then we will still see in Nigeria a common driver, a bus driver, a bike rider. When that traffic is red, they will tell them no car is coming. They will pass that traffic.
Yeah.
The traffic. Then it happen in Nigeria.
Yes, I know that.
But in many countries you are, I don't know where you are. But did you think that thing will happen in this place you are right now that you are speaking from?
It will not happen because camera is there watching. There is we all obey the camera. We obey the laws.
Let me tell you, my brother. Do you know the reason why they are obeying that camera?
No, tell me.
We don't listen to me. With the black, we don't want stress for ourselves. There is no police in Europe. There is no police in America. In every nation, in foreign land now, that you can bribe with 1,000 naira.
Yeah, because of time, I really. Yeah, thanks, brother.
You know the reason why that thing is going on in Nigeria. When that thing, okay, let's say we are driving now, the traffic step you, not to pass. Then you pass it, and the policeman hold you. You yourself that can't do that traffic, you know you are wrong. You will be breathing money out. When the policeman is talking, do you know that we will be taking around in the pocket? Or guy, you know where the road they go, I beg, hold this one, I beg. That's what the matter of for us is money. You don't go collect the money from your hand, make you work your own way.
Then who my brother, please, for we not to take much time, who are those who are faulty in this? Who is faulty? I want you to give me an answer. Who is the fault?
No, wait, my brother. I will allow you to talk. It's your program.
Yeah.
I like what you are doing.
Yeah, I ask you a question. Who is the fault? Who are we to blame?
Hello?
Are you with me? Who are we to blame? Who is the fault? The fault of all these things.
In fact, if we say we stop about the fault, we the civilians and the government, all of us have the fault. But the government, their role is more than us. That we have a fault on our own.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm with you.
If we stand on our law, okay, let's take this thing the way we want it. Let's behave like the way we want to say, no more corruption.
Who is going to say no more corruption, my brother? Who is going to say no more corruption? Is it individual or those that are in power?
When the top of that say no more corruption, you yourself is still bribing that same man.
No. Point of correction. I'm coming, my brother. My brother, please. Listen to me so that we will not misunderstand each other.
Let me learn before you pick up. So when working like now, there's spoken, this thing is 5 naira. The government has already said 5 naira. Then you must stand on the queue before you get your own. Then you see in social people before you get to your turn. Then you are trying to meet somebody. Please take this to I get where the road they go. I beg, take this 5 naira. Give me the thing make I go. Who is inviting that corruption back again? I want you to tell me.
Who is inviting? Let me say, it's me now. It's me that is inviting it.
That's what I'm trying to let you know. If all of us stand like that, a policeman come and say, okay, where they have them to check your particulars, check everything is right before you drive on. Then, when you see say all what you have on your whole car, all the documents they are right, then a policeman hold you to check everything. You are trying to beg the policeman, he tell me at the road they go, and the road this one make and they go. Why not they allow another person when they consult to make it still find something for them?
Wait, my brother, let me quickly help you there. May I help you for these things? The people listen, please, so that because of time factor, because other person they try to call and says, I better, say you be my man, they try to obey. You see, make I tell you wait, just listen to me. Make I tell you where the fault day. You know where the fault is this. Our government, we need to re-overhaul the government system. You can see all the laws they put in ground for us, all that the force they are all following, they are all corrupt. There is nothing that has a favor to the common man. Don't you know that even in soldier, when you talk about soldier, the generals, their allowances, their money, they are the one they are paying higher. But why the common corporal, the commoners, the lower ranks, their salaries is nothing to write home about. I am coming, don't worry. They have nothing to write home about. The same thing happened in police, happened in the army force. There is nothing to write home about. But those that who sat in office, they are the one driving bulletproof jeep. They are the one having different building houses. They are the one having everything. They are the one who have a year well. They are the one. All these are the generals. But those people that we always send, they always send to go to the war. They cannot even have money to pay their children's school fees. Why won't these people corrupt? So where we now invite in our governor, those who are in charge, where they are being fought, that is where they are being fought in. How can you not go to the station to go and check, to go and look at what is happening in that organization when it comes to securities? When you did not go there to check, how will things work? Why won't these people begin to take bribe? You asked me one question. You said if maybe me, I see policeman, instead of me to give, or maybe my particulars are not right, then I went out, I said, policeman, take this bribe, maybe they go. The reason why that policeman is collecting bribe, a policeman who could not pay his school fees of his children, that who cannot afford 3 square meals a day, a policeman who his uniform have teared, he don't even have money to buy a shoe, neither to buy a uniform. A policeman who landlord is chasing them out of their house, they could not afford the rent. Tell me, why won't that policeman take 10 naira, 15 naira from you? Why would his eyes always be on the money? So the people who are giving us this problem are the government that is in charge. There are people who is in charge. When all these things are taking place, the government have right, just like we are crying out now. The government sector, those who are in charge, have right to go into that organization, to go and do the funding. Why are all these things really happening? Why is it that we saw policemen being beaten, and we saw policemen, you saw a lot of, today media is helping us. We send out how police are taking bribe. Why can't the policeman, our leader who are the presidency or who are in the Senate, why can't the Senate, the House of Assembly, why can't they start to come out and say, okay, let us really go and check. Why is all these police really doing what they are doing now? A policeman who don't even have what to eat, who cannot even help himself, neither to help his family. How will these people survive? This is the reason why these people begin to do things which you and I today we are talking about. These people, they did not come to that organization because they are corrupt. They are coming in there to come and do the right thing. But getting there as one who's supposed to be receiving his monthly salary, at the end of it all, 3 months, 6 months, salary has not been paid. A policeman, have you gone to a police barrack? Have you gone to where they live? To go and look at the way they live? When a policeman died, when he is at work, when he went for a mission, when he died, you will see the organ at the top. Then we invade all their children, the family of that police, away from that police, from the barrack. Are you hearing me? Please, are you with me? I am talking to so you listen. So this is the reason why corruption, the reason why these people, you saw these things, all this attitude which you are seeing from the first, these are the reasons. So now it's for the presidency, because have you ever seen a common corporal standing with the president, apart from all those generals that who are the organ at the top, are the only ones standing with the presidency? Go to every other, the senators, all those people that who are in the presidency and on the high rank, they have the kind of AIG protecting them. They have all the high rank officers protecting them. So we don't have much time. I'm hearing you.
Please let me have a little to what you just said now.
Okay, go ahead.
Those are the cause why they are on the street collecting those money. You just explained. Okay, fine. My brother, as you give them, you give the 1,000, as me they call, that was not correct, I give them 2,000. Did you think they will complain?
Odunoga, I see you. You are praising PDP.
They will not complain, even though they give the 5 naira, they believe what they are getting.
Toyesi, Betty, all PDP, Abi. Your mumu never do. Your mumu never reach, Abi. All PDP, your mumu never do. Sorry, my brother, I'm with you. I'm coming. Someone is praising. He's praising. I want to. No, let me. This is why we are here. We are here to help people. I see you, brother. I see you, brother. Please, my brother online. Please, I want to appreciate you. I will come out. I will put you back on air.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want just what to happen.
Yeah, go ahead.
I use this platform to beg everyone, of course.
Yeah.
If we are fighting for Nigeria to be okay, we are not fighting for ourselves. We are fighting for our kids that is coming home.
Yes, for ourselves, everybody. Yeah. Yes.
Nobody will spend 200 years on death.
In all day, yeah.
So, me that is speaking now, you don't know how old that.
Yeah.
So we are fighting for our kids that is coming home.
You're right.
Everybody that have good eyes and have good ear, what has happened in other country, they have to wait for this AAC. And if we are waiting for AAC, not just for the presidency alone, I'm using this platform to touch
No problem. I do the same thing to your name just now. Now, vice versa.
Not just for the presidency alone. Somebody should come out. We should try and do what is possible to bring somebody out that we go for House of Praise, House of Peace, for this platform, which is here as this money is here. I have the picture on the side that is.
No, my brother, you know the beg when I want you to help me to beg the aspirants.
We have the president. Even the Senate can impeach president. I'm telling you the truth.
Yes.
They can impeach president.
You know the beg that I want you to help me to beg the aspirants, my brother. My brother, the beg I want you to help me to beg the aspirant is for them all to understand that Nigeria have different opportunities. Because when you come into the forums of politics, your aim is to have something where you can be getting your daily bread, and the other area where they are missing it, they do not know that when you come into the forum of presidency, governor or senator, chairman, it's an opportunity for you to please God. And even the police, the soldiers, an opportunity to win God's heart. But they missed it. You're supposed to know mankind. It's not easy for you to gain that position. The moment you have that position, it's for you to do something which tomorrow God will reward you for that. But they missed it. Now they always go there thinking that, oh, it's an opportunity, it's an avenue for me to make money, to build house, to take care of all the problems. You see, I speak about how would one want to become a governor or a president or a senator? You go and pay billions to acquire a ticket. After doing all these things, and we went to extreme minds and go and borrow, you sold out your property, you sold out your livestock, you sold out your destiny. Then at the moment you now got they have people that who always bring people in their godmotherism. They now finally put you there because you have settled them. At the same time, you will go another extreme level to go and put your hand in oaths. They will go and take oaths and promise that when they make him or her to get that position, they will pay back in return. Then now getting to that office, then you and I, we are expecting these people to come and do things right. It's not going to be possible. These people, there is no way they will do anything right. This is where, France, you late because I don't almost the truth. This is where we all are getting it wrong. The moment these people have an opportunity and they now gone in and become someone who come to your area, you gather some boys, you told him, sir, I am the one controlling about 50 boys and girls, I am the one controlling 100 boys. Then he gave you 1 million. Then he go to other circle, give to the other area, give them another 1 million. Then this man, peradventure, they now bring him in to come and governor you, to come and president you, or to come and senator you. Then you think you are going to expect anything good to come out from this person? It's never going to be possible. So the problem we all have when we're talking about the I see you, Francis. Monday, don't worry. Sorry, my brother. I know say this name, Betty Toyisi, na fake name. But for your really name, I want to advise you. I want to quickly advise you. Not that we hate PDP. We hate the people behind PDP. The only people we hate are those who know the right thing that are not doing it. Because me and you know, say, with what Nigeria have in their position, the kind of wealth, the kind of things that God used in blessing Nigeria, if today all our roads have been tied with ties, in short, it's not even enough. If all our roads, we have a road flying, we have a car flying on air, it's not. Thank you for your understanding. It's not. In short, they have not done anything right. It's not even enough. If we have, don't you know that Nigeria Airways? Did you know how they kill Nigeria Airways? I have a lot of things which I'm supposed to be talking about. How these people have frustrated Nigeria Airways? Why is this is the same PDP and APC? Did you know how much that's supposed to be coming in there? Some people take that opportunity for their own selfish interest and be putting money into their pocket. Check the oil, check everything today that we all have, Nigeria has, that today it has not been given back to Nigeria. My brothers and sisters, whatever we are buying in today in the Western world, God has given it to Nigeria. But because we have the wrong people, PDP, APC is supposed to know that yes, what we only need is some machines for all these things to be functioning. Just like when we're talking about passport today, you will be hearing there's no booklet. You will be hearing our machine has spoiled. How much is the machine? How much are all these machines to get to put all these things in place? How much do police need to have what it takes to have a better computer in their schools so that they will have a good training? Once they come out, they will understand what is the use of police. The soldiers, once they go out of the schools, army schools, they will come out, they will know the purpose of being an army. They will have good education. But today, you see things that is happening in the sectors because PDP and APC, they know if they put all these things in place, a lot of Gunja will not be coming to them. A lot of things will not be frustrating for their purpose, for them to be enriching themselves. So now, these people who have made sure they crumble all these things, they make this is not to function for you and I. You will see them. Ask me, who is Boko Haram? Yes, thank you, Toyosi, for now understanding. My brother, sorry, I want to cut you off because I'll soon be rounding up. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining. God bless you. Just watch before I go. Yeah, all right, bye-bye. So ask me, my sister or my brother, whatsoever you have, ask me, what is the cost for we to have 6 lanes each from Lagos to Calabar? What will it take Nigeria government? What is wrong? You will see a Nigerian man will come out and tell you that Nigeria is the rich. You will see one man will come and say, I'm the richest. Have you not heard that Dangote said if Arsenal, is it not Arsenal, that he want to buy Arsenal? What is taking him to go in there and train boys from Nigeria, and train Nigeria and build a better stadium so that other Western countries will come and be watching us as the way you and I, we are watching Arsenal? What is wrong? But the money that you want to use in buying Arsenal, he did not get that money from abroad. He get that money from Nigeria, your country, those states, even the state you come from. So ask me all these things. Tell me what is the use of all these people. These people, they know how to make for themselves, but not for you and I. So why will you want these people to still continue? A man that the government that who will come in and will not want other states to have a seaport, we don't want other people to have a factory where they produce cement, and whereas every state have what it takes to produce all these things. These governments, they know what they are doing. Since they cannot give us all these things that we need, that we have what it takes to have all these things, they cannot give it to us. What is the use of you and I still praising PDP and APC? Why can't we tell these people truth? They are okay, let's say they are good people, fine, but they don't have what Nigeria needs to move forward. That is where we are coming from. That is the angle I'm coming from. I want them to understand, because if they really have what it takes for Nigeria to move forward, just like my brother said just now, that if I bribe police, who is the wrong person? I said it's me. Let me ask you this. In a Western world you are, according to what you said now, you said from UK. Did you think you can go, you'll be driving along UK, the way I know UK, you will go and bribe any police that will stop you to check your particulars? It's never going to be possible, because he knows, yeah, okay, you are from Ondo State. Thank you, you saw what is happening there. So you yourself, you're supposed to even know that if those people you are praising now, they do what is right, would Ondo State be the way it is now? So why are you still praising? If because maybe you have a lot of all these Dematiku children, all of their children, they are all in UK, studying in UK. They are all doing a lot of things, wasting our money in the Western world for no reasons. Your children, our children, ask me. In those days, I could remember in 70s, 80s, you will hear, this is a governor's daughter, oh, this is a governor's son, oh, everybody want to associate with them. Have you ever, since we have all these people who are leading us now, have you ever heard there's a governor's son or a governor's children in the school, or a president's children in the primary school? It's not going to possible. No way, it cannot possible. But now none of all these things are happening again. Their children, I will talk about the education sector. Someone who could not take their children to the Western, to our universities. They are sending all their children to universities in a Western world. Then today, they are there celebrating their degree in a Western world. But in AAU is on strike. ASU is strike. All our universities, they are on strike. They are all passing through pain. Your brother, your sister, your children that who's supposed to spend maybe 2 years, 3 years course, or 4 years course, 6 years course, they are still there spending 15 years. How many tomorrow you said as you hold this, you are still going to school? When will they graduate? When will they finish? At the end of it all, coming out from university, there is no job waiting for them. There is nothing to do with that degree, or become useless, or become nothing. Thanks for your understanding. I can see I've won your heart. God will bless you for that. So please, let us check all these things. If PDP and APC know, ask me if they don't know all these things. If they don't know, why is it that whenever they are sick, they fly to abroad? Why is it that they want to go to school, they send their children to school in abroad? And go and check the government school today. Government schools are not functioning right. But in the Western world, we all have government schools. But in Nigeria, there's no government school. Government schools are dead. The system are dead. You saw when they bring a teacher out of a government school to come and write something, which I cannot remember now. She cannot. Because the school, the teacher training, I cared a lot, the teacher training school they went, there's nothing for them to learn with. The only people you are going to be seeing there, when those who are ministers of education, they are all children, their children, they pack them to Western world, then how will these people, what makes you think that these people will come and put anything that will make you and I, or our children or our brother to benefit from our educations? This is why you see them, go to Nigeria, you see private schools, everybody is building schools. Atiku self even build schools. What is the use of that? During his tenure, he did not build school for you and I. But when it's out, he went to go and be building schools. Why would these people be a confusion and a problem to you and I, without we knowing and thinking and come together and say, is enough, is enough. All these things need to stop. Let us find a lasting solution on this kind of mumu and foolish that they are giving us. They are giving us bad name. Tell me anything that is good in Nigeria. When a Ghana man or a Ivory Coast man go to his or her embassies, when he coming out, he take his passport out with 50 euro. But when a Nigerian man is going to his or her embassies, he's going to be spending money on a train, spending money on a bus, spending night and day on a traveling just to get a passport. And the end of it all, you will spend nothing less than 500, 600, 400, 300 to get a Nigerian passport. These are just things of a paper. Why are we allowing these people to be confusing us without we even thinking that these people, they are supposed to be packed into garbage and buried them? Because they continue to mislead you and I. We don't want to even think we will, because their daughter or their child, they are your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your friend, or when they come to a club in UK, they are spending money, they are buying a wine of £1 million for no reasons, using it to be washing hand. Now, because you benefit from that, you want to always say you still want this sport to continue. Does that make sense? Can't we all grow up and think, if our resources are being used accordingly, you and I will know no reason to fly abroad. The only reason to fly abroad is for we to come and study and to come and learn, just as our parents were doing it for their children in 70s, 60s. When they come to abroad, there is just, in Nigeria you will be paying money. You will be paying your child school fees in America. That's the only country we all normally fly to. Go and check how Chinese are destroying you and I. Go and check every country what is happening. But today you and I, we are here still praising these people. If people who cannot put this in place, people who cannot give us road, people who cannot give us light, people who cannot give us good education, people who are police, go to police school, go and check it. There's no computer, there's nothing for these people to learn. The kind of training our police, our forces are going into these days, it's not even enough. A little child can slap a policeman and he will fall. A little child can slap a soldier man and he will fall, because there is no good training. There is nothing. Go and look at our soldiers. They are in camp. They are in a camp. There is no water to drink. There is no food to eat. Why? Who are those who is giving us this problem? Who are the problem? What is the? Tell me the nature of problem we have in Nigeria that we are all saying today Nigeria is not good. Nigeria is not good. Who are those that are not good? It's PDP and APC. So this is where I beg all the aspirants, let them all come in together. Let them come in together. Every other person should know that we all are the one that they are going to rule. We all are the one they are going to govern. They are not going to govern their children. We are tired of people, PDP and APC, governing only their children and their cuckoos and those who succumb to their corrupt malpractices. We are tired of all these kind of people. All these people need to go one side. Let us fix Nigeria, because we have what it takes to have train moving from one state to another. We have what it takes. If you don't know that when they want to draw oil from Niger Delta, it does not take them 1 second to Abuja. They draw the oil, they drag the oil to the north. But today, ask me, what is wrong if they can do the same thing, put a train station? If they can take their time to do that, to dig that ground and take that oil to north, what is wrong if we have drainage in Nigeria? Don't we have the resources? What is wrong if we have good drainage? What is wrong if we have good things happening in Nigeria? A president will come to your state and come and be commissioning something that has no head, has no tail, that can never function. What kind of people are there, all this? Why are we still praising these people? Why can't we all come together and say, enough is enough? Let all these people, let them go back to, they should go to anywhere they want to go to. We want to make Nigeria to be a place where we can call home. For evil they themselves, they will also benefit from it. They should not forget that there is a prayer which I ask everybody to be praying for them, and the cause, and they are already on it. I will beg you, my brothers and sisters, no need for you to allow these people to continue, because a cause has already following these people. Just like those they are killing, they are causing them. Just as I always say, you don't just expect one to be cutting with a matches, innocent person to be killing in the field, killing in their home, in their church. They are going to be praying that, yes, God bless Nigeria. No, don't expect that. They are going to be cursing. A lot of us have followed PDP and APC. This is the reason why we need to tell PDP and APC, let them go with their cause. Because when one that is being cursed is on top, being the leader, we are all in trouble. This is why you can see Nigeria today, we are all in trouble, because these people are being cursed. Day in, day out, they are cursing them. They themselves are cursing themselves, because they are the ones creating those curses to themselves. He said, woe unto that man who are not doing things right. You cannot be a king, you cannot be a leader, you cannot be a president. When you are not doing things right, there is a curse already that is following all these people. So it's hard time. All these aspirants that are out there, please, I always say this. With any position you need to make money is there in Nigeria. Forget about you know how to use words. Forget about how you know things about the economics. Forget about you know this. It's our time you all should come together and form one group, one party. Election is already there. For we the innocent who have been in the past, who have always been the one passing through the pain, suffering, will now be challenging each other in the field. It does not make sense. The only people we need to challenge are PDP and APC. So let every other parties, let them come together. Let us all do it together. Because if Nigeria is not okay, it affects you, it affects me. If it's well, it is well with you and me. So brothers and sisters, all those good BB grammar, those you always go to a television station, going there to go and be proving that yes, you know how to talk, you know about the economics. We have always been seeing PDP and APC, NPN, and all of them, how they have been using words, good English, good everything. They know how to deceive. But at the end of it all, they have nothing to write home about. The only man that I've seen out there now, AAC, I see that man with what he's doing. That is why I see whenever I'm talking about him, is because it is not easy for one to be going from one state to another state, from one village to another village, because I've always been talking about village. If we are expecting anything good, it has to be those villages. They need road. They need what it. Sorry, someone is just calling in, so I quickly send a message. I don't know why he's trying to do that. So my brothers and sisters, the reason why I'm talking about AAC is this. When a man who has gone far and wide, trying to know how you and I, what we are passing through, and trying to know the problem the system is facing, I think that man deserves to rule. He deserves everybody to follow. We should forget, I have always said this, because the problem we in Nigeria have, the moment you are there first, you will not want people that know it to come and be the leader. You will say, I started it. Because you started it and you don't know it, people that know it, you will not allow them to take charge. That is where we always find it. That's what we are in, where we find ourselves today. But if you, as an aspirant, you have already gone out there to take a ticket and you know fully well, if we all come together as one and do things right, I tell you, you will have an office. You will have a place where you'll be getting your monthly donation, your monthly salary. But one thing people don't understand about monthly salary, let me read it back again to you, because it is better for you to know one thing about life. Salary, those who is waiting for salary, you have sold your rights, just like what Mama have sent to me. He said, let me go back there again. He said, a salary is a trial for one to forget their ambitions. As it reaching as it that the poorest group of people in the world are the salary aims group, which is parallelly next to beggars group. They live in a vicious cycle of poverty, managing on a 30 days duration, while their freedom and opinion totally gone. For them, salary is continually being I see your rat up. He said, Zoom call Nigeria. Don't worry, my brother, I understand. When you say Zoom, Nigeria is a Zoom, I understand you. Me and you need to change that name. The only way we can change it, forget about I'm an Igbo. Forget about you are an Edo man. Forget about I'm a Yoruba man. Just the same thing. You will see some people, some guys will come out, he will say Edo first. I'm an Edo man. When Nigeria are not okay, where money is going to be coming from? If there is war in Ilorin or in Lagos, it's close to Edo State. If there is hunger in the other state that is close, the Auchi, it's close. It's already in Edo State. If hunger is in the other state, Igbo state there, it's already close to Edo State. So all these things affect we all. The only way we can survive it is this. Let we all drop this pride. Let we all drop this idea of this and that. Because the reason why we are not surviving, or the reason why sometimes you know it very well, this is, if I do this thing, it's not going to be right. But because of pride and shame, you want to show that you are too much, or you know it all. You will make mistake at the end. You become nobody. But it's good for us to know that